Welcome, 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 guys. Welcome to another live. Welcome to your girl Shay Speaks Life channel, where your girl get you right channel. You heard? If you're new, if you are new to my channel and you just stopping by, welcome. Come on in, and if I resonate, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell for notification. Show your girl some love. You know what I'm saying? Comment below if the message does resonate for you guys. Okay, yeah. And guys, if you're viewing me on the book, you know what I'm saying, you can definitely support your girl by shooting me some stars for my content. If I'm hitting the bell, you feel me? Let me know. And if not, so nah, just playing though. TikTok where it don't stop. Of course, you guys can always get me lit by tapping your screen. You know what I mean? Getting me lit. You feel me? Normally, TikTok be showing me some love. I am here this Sunday though, right? Happy Sunday though. Yeah, welcome to Shay Sweet Sunday. We gonna see what we got going on here for the collective. Right about now, somebody in their feelings, big cancer energy here. Big cancer. You know what I'm saying? Shed a lie, shed a lie. Yeah, you okay? Yeah, I am. Cancer, something about the way you feel about your home life. Fourth house energy is major. Okay, we thinking about, when I said fourth house, four people came in here. Okay, it's four over here, it's four over here. 444 can be significant. Okay, your home life, security, stability is going to be very important, or the theme. Let me say that for a group of you here. Yeah, attitudes from the past about who supported you and who didn't support you. Some of y'all are in y'all feelings or had been in your feelings as it pertains to someone supporting you or not supporting you here. We gonna get into it and see here. Yeah. And then to your sixth house, guys, your work. Okay, how you can be a service to other as well. Okay, so we got the fourth house and the sixth house popping out. Big Cancer energy. If you have Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node, anywhere, you kind of thinking about the past of how you react to hear about your family life, your home-based life. Okay, we gonna get it right. You feel me? Happy birthday to all of my Aquarius gang and friends. Okay. Now we gonna see, let the read them again. We're gonna see what we got going on here. Hey Ruby, all the way from York in the UK. UK in the building. They be showing some love in UK. Okay, period. UK be showing love. I ain't even gonna lie. UK be showing love. Australia be showing love. I be having a couple of people from India tap in. You know what I'm saying? Skylar in the building. What up? Hey, we worldwide in this thing. Where y'all at? Hey, babe. Hey, foreign. Hey, where y'all located on TikTok? Scotland, UK. I told you, UK be in the building. You feel me? Hey, Christina. Oh, I'm so pretty. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. Dang, UK heavy in the spizza. What time is it there? Y'all, what time is it there? Where y'all at? Right now it's 11:32 a.m. where I'm at in Georgia down here. Hey, what time is it, y'all? UK in the building, okay? And Cancer. It's 4:33. Oh wow. She said it's 4:33 in UK, y'all. Wow. Big Cancer gang, Christina. This definitely for you. Somebody in their feelings, big Cancer energy here, okay? Something about who has been supporting you, who haven't been supporting you. Your home life. Your home life is, you've been thinking about or something like that. It's half 4 p.m. there. Wow. I'm loving it. I began play over there in UK. Y'all all saying the same thing too. Okay, shout out to UK, man. Shout out to UK. What's up, y'all? Period. I'm loving it. Yeah, some of you guys are thinking about though, as you did in the past, how you felt though, your feelings, how you felt here. Some of y'all about a full-time job. Let's get into it. Some of you guys are either not really happy with your job or you really were looking at how you connected to your job. Because especially if you have Cancer in your chart here, you really like how you are a service to people is important. You know what I'm saying? Whatever service, whatever work that you're doing, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's a highlight for you at this time. Okay. Yeah. Let's see why. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles, somebody after your money. Look, the five of swords to the Ten of Pentacles. Damn. You said don't nobody like their job. Now that's a fact, Pop Pip. Now that's a who loves their job? I mean, unless you're an entrepreneur, then it ain't work then, right? If you got your own, you know what I'm saying? If your own job, you got entrepreneurship. Some of y'all guys are working towards that with the Ten of Pentacles here. Y'all working on long-term money, not no short-term money. Y'all looking for making money. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is trying to undercut your money here. Somebody's trying to slander your business or your credibility here or your reputation. Somebody don't want you to have your money, your wealth, your abundance here, or a legacy, for you to leave for your kids, grandkids, and things like that. Somebody was trying to sabotage your money, your job, your stability, your business. Okay, that's why this is coming up. Because again, with the job aspect, the sixth house, somebody trying to affect your money, or they're very jealous. Somebody pocket watching you. Hey, Charles and Grand Rising, baby. Somebody pocket watching you a look, and they looking jealous, like about what you have, like the money that you worked or required up here. Like you didn't make this money on your own, like through your own work ethic or something like that, or a family business that you guys are like creating or passing on or building up. Like this person's so damn jealous. Okay, somebody jealous of this or something like that. They wanted it and they don't have access to it because they lost access to you. Okay. Just period. So you have this wealth here or abundance or some type of inheritance here. You got some type of money or something, baby, coming to you, or some type of stability, 401k. You got something saved up or something like that. And somebody jealous of you because of that. They jealous. Okay, let's see why. Okay. I don't know why the hell they sitting up here with the 5 of Cups at the 7 of Cups. Look, they definitely they psyched out themselves here. They're sad because they sold themselves for an illusion. Not they crying over spilled milk because they set them damn selves up. I don't know why they thought they was gonna have access to your money, to your abundance, to your stability or something like that. Okay. They thought this is your home, your fourth house ringing over here. Okay. Somebody's so worried about how your home life look, how your home base look, how secure you are. And they're jealous here. Somebody might have been talking about what you do for work and they were straight line. They did okay, somebody that's in your past and you use your intuition on this person, you know what I'm talking about. They jealous because they really don't know what you do for work because they lost access to you. They don't even talk to you no more. You didn't block this person out of your life, out of your energy field or something like that. And so they really don't know what you do for work. But they see you looking good. So they're hating. Okay. They're hating at this time. Your sixth house is lighting up in this person's. They worrying about what you doing, how you getting money. It must be from you doing something. Look, they worried about it too bad, y'all, because they ain't got none. Apparently, if somebody's too invested into what you have, that means they ain't got enough to worry about their damn self or something like that. Let's see, y'all. Lord. Somebody talking shit about your money, about how you're making your money. They mad. They want to know the secret. They want to know your business. Huh? Look, 3 of Pentacles. Cause in reverse. You know why? Because what they tried to do, whoever that they came up, they collaborated with somebody to come up against you. I tell you that when they was sitting up here talking about you or slandering your business, your name, or reporting your shit, like they came together with somebody, a group of people. It had to been at least 3 people. They might have been mass reporting your page if you on, content creation, if that's how you make your money, if that's how they feel, you know what I'm saying? They'll attack it that way. They've tried to either report you, they've tried to call your job, they tried to make up false allegations here. Okay, whoever that they didn't got to with Scooby Doo and friends with the 3 of Pentacles, it's in reverse. It didn't work. The gang has broken up. The gang that started the hate train on you, this to hate on you just because you just removed yourself quietly from their life. They got mad and tried to attack you. They became the aggressor. You like, whoa, buddy, I'm just trying to walk away clean, classy, quiet. I don't want everybody ain't got to be in our business. This person wanted to make it messy. This person wanted everybody to know y'all business. Oh, you don't want to be with him on? Oh, I'm finna go ahead and post it. What? This this person was salty that you walked away, so they collaborated with Scooby Doo and friends. Hey, loving me in the building. I see you, fool. They did collaborated with Scooby Doo and friends, y'all, and it did not work. It didn't. It didn't affect you or something like that. You still moving on or something like that. They came together with somebody to try to sabotage your job, sabotage your business, sabotage your home life, sabotage your stability, sabotage your security or something like that. And you see it didn't work. I feel like these people then broke up because they mad at the ringleader. Like, man, I thought you said this was gonna work. We putting all our blood, sweat, and tears into this bitch, and it still ain't work. So, oh, shoot. They didn't walk away from this person, from this ex of yours, whoever this person is, an ex friend, an ex lover. They didn't walk away. Look to the damn 5 of Wands. I told you, 5 of Wands in reverse. They don't want to fight no more because they see it ain't working. They 55, 555 could be significant here for you guys. They see it ain't working. They try to come against you. Some of them try to compete against you, something like that. Not they tried to compete against you, it didn't work. So then they tried to slander you. They tried to create a bad reputation and try mass reporting you. They tried to drive by, you know what I'm saying? It didn't work. So they just decided to give up. They decided to walk away. Not you was prostituting, Kelly. Yeah, they didn't say you was prostituting everything else. They don't know how you get your money. They didn't say they didn't sold your information on the damn black web or whatever, the dark web or whatever. Yeah. They didn't make pages of you, and especially if they have access to your pictures, you know what I'm saying? This person dirty. If they had access, pictures of why y'all was together, you might have sent little, you know what I'm saying? They didn't kept these pictures and then posted them and stuff like that too on dating sites and stuff like that. This person they were so salty. They trying to do whatever that they can to get your attention, and it's just not working. They want your attention, and you're not giving it to them. You're not giving them a time of that. You're not giving them no emotional responses. You ain't posting nothing to rebuttal what they posted. You're not, having, see, this is what they used to have, you trying to defend yourself. You stop what? Explaining. Approved alignment have what standards? And they didn't meet the standards, so they lost access to you. So you stop explaining yourself. You stop. Hell, well, what I need to explain to you no? Ain't nothing I need to talk to you about no more. You exited, left stage. They followed you. Okay, now you the aggressor, so you gonna get whatever my ancestors hand to your ass, respectfully. Cause I left you alone. I ain't say I didn't do nothing to you. This person, the type of person, they mad because you left and pulled back your money, your time, your resources, your finances, your sacral energy. You pull back everything. Now they mad because they were codependent on it. Now this person can't live without your energy. They tried to go and recreate the energy or recreate the wheel with somebody else with the 3 of Pentacles, and it didn't work. Cause she ain't got no sense, just like he ain't got no sense. They both tink tink. You know what I'm saying? That's why it didn't work. She didn't want to got her friends. I know somebody face that. Now they had to go get a group of people against you. Okay. Because you walked away, y'all. Nothing more. You didn't do nothing malicious to this person. You didn't cheat on them. You didn't beat on them. You ain't abused this person. You just walked away. And they are tight. Do you understand me? Like tight. They are so mad. And you like, is it that serious? And for them, apparently so. You are their lifeline, their heartbeat, or something like that. This person, you didn't know how codependent that this person really was on you. You didn't know that. You didn't know, baby, till you found out. Let you pull back. What? I can't breathe, baby. Turn it arc without you in my life. Don't wanna go on, baby. Now he turned into R. Kelly. This is my song, baby. Don't wanna do nothing. And that's what he didn't want to do, a damn thing. So he had to find another dummy he felt like the finesse to take your place. You stopped doing everything for. So they was like, damn, now I got to find me another one. But they can't find nobody like you, baby. You don't come just like that, a plethora of. You are a dime a dozen or something. Like, they think this person thought you came a dime a dozen or something like that. Like, I can just find another one of you. Go ahead and try it, bud. I double dare you. They sit up there looking stupid there, y'all. Hey, Deborah, you are in rare form this morning. I know, Deborah, I know, right? I normally don't do Sundays, but I'm doing my lives better now. We got to build my community up. Y'all got to see me live. I got to come live every day just about to grace you all with my presence. My aunt said I'm so good luck to her every time I come around her, she win the lottery or get money or something like that. So the last holiday we was together or whatever, she said, let me sit by you. I might get some money. I said, if you could just touch the hem of my garments there, darling. Why that next that she hit the lottery? I said, damn, why I can't do that for myself? I can always give everybody else the blessings, huh? And I said, I didn't give it for you to use for yourself. You're supposed to give it to everyone else. Oh, got it. I got it now. Hey, Shay. Hey, baby. Adrian said, I'm the only child. Will never find another. Okay, I'm my daddy, only child, baby. Try to think they could find another you. This person that lost their damn mind. And they jealous, too. So they see that you still intact. You still got your money. Or you rebuilt, if you will. This person attacked your money, too. Last year, y'all money was going up and down. You like, what the hell? Hey, y'all thought y'all was on the damn, y'all was on Wall Street. Ring the bell. Stop. It's close. Your money was going up and down with it. You like, what the heck? I thought I was on the Dow Jones at this. Where's my account? Why is my money looking like this? They was up here playing with your damn energy, honey. They was playing with your money. That is why. And you got hip to it or something. You had to protect yourself. You was like, something just not right. Something just ain't right. Who that? Is that Keep Sweat? You felt something was in. You just your intuition here with feelings with Cancer. Yeah, your intuition. Intuition, yeah, resulting from history. You just felt something. It like you felt this feeling before. You just felt something went right. You know what I mean? You felt the energy of something like, okay, my money is stagnant, it's acting funny, it's going a hell of delays, right, Adrian? Burdens and delays galore. And it was because you was connected to this whore. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. Y'all had to get yourselves together or something like that. This person was draining everything out of you. Literally. And third parties too. That wasn't a jump. 3 of Cups. 33 could be significant. Yeah, a lot of third party action. Sooner after I said that, you see what came through the third party action. Okay. A lot of third parties here. You felt that in your intuition too. They're calling women's intuition, men or whatever. Yeah, you felt that. He was like something just ain't right. Energy vampire. Yeah. And they was draining you literally of everything. They was really trying to literally drain you of everything and then move on, discard you. Once you ain't have nothing left to offer, they were gonna move on, drain you and move on. This the type of person that only deal with feminines or masculines that got something going on for themselves. Like they seek out you in particular. Don't think y'all just happen to meet by chance. Oh my gosh, this was just a coincidence. Ain't nothing no damn coincidence. They didn't watch your whole profile, went to your whole damn profile and seen kind of gather who you are, your personality and shit, and became the perfect person for you. Not that they did the homework on your ass. This person is just so perfect. Your spirit team, something, 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 something just ain't right. He tried to kill you, Shay. Dang. Okay, wow. We spoke about this lust problem face to face. He cried, and then when he did it, he tried again. He tried to KO. Wow. Yeah, okay. This person definitely love to deal with a lot of third parties that don't have no respect about themselves. With the seven of wands, that don't have no damn boundaries. They love dealing with groupies like this, baby, that don't have no boundaries, no standards, no morals. Hell, they was hoping you was with the program or something like that. Hey, Roy, what up? Yeah, they was hoping you was with the program or something like that. They was like, damn, you ain't with the program. I thought you was like the rest of them, like these groupies over here. No? Oh, wow. This person, they know. I felt like too, this could have been a warlock for some of y'all could have dealt with. Like they studied you and they act like they didn't know enough about spirituality, but they knew about certain stuff that they didn't tell you that they knew about. I feel like for a group of you, y'all were just kind of going on your spirituality journey. So you still was kind of fresh or new into it. And they like to find people like you that kind of still trying to figure out yourself. You know parts of yourself, but there's still room for you to still try to figure yourself out. They love finding you at that state or whatever. So they can go ahead and gaslight you and manipulate the hell out you or something like that. And work their way on in there. Yeah. Yeah, they were hoping that you were going to be naive and gullible, not to have your guards up here like the rest of them or something like that. Because that's what they used to attracting here. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, they did not want you to have your guards up. They didn't want you to use your intuition, that Cancer in you. Look, they didn't want you to use your intuition. They didn't want you to have boundaries. And every time you would try to put up a boundary, they'll be trying to push that shit on over. Like, what? Oh, you ain't you ain't saying you ain't saying nothing. That's the warlike energy vampire, also my Judas. Right. This person like was supposed to be your lover. Y'all slept in the same bed, you shared, you know what I mean? Emotions, what you thought was an emotional connection. It really wasn't. They were just mimicking you, just mirroring back to your own energy. It's just like, but this person, you thought how intimate that you guys were. Like this person literally, yeah, was your enemy. You were literally sleeping next to the enemy or something like that. The ops. And you be like, dang, that's so crazy how somebody could do that, right? They would be plotting on you and sleep right next to you and be like, what? What in the heck? Yeah. They've been doing this though. Please, you are not the first. You might be the last because karma came back around to smack that ass. I ain't even gonna count. You might be the last. What? They might learn their lesson now that they can't do that to everybody. Like God about to set you on this person's path here. You like literally a walking karma. So you continue staying the way that you are, loving, caring, nurturing, and kind. That is your essence. This is how God uses you as bait, to be honest. Like, or to cover you into like this naivety. People think you're so gullible and loving and caring and nice. Try me if you want to. What he said, try me, don't try Jesus, don't try me. Because if you try me, I promise you, there's gonna be hell to pay. Just period. And so I feel like this person, they operated like this previously until they got to you. And now they trying to figure this shit out, how to shake it, how to go back, how to undo something that they've done. They trying to backtrack. They trying to fix. They going and hiding. How they didn't started something? Gonna start the damn war with the damn five of damn wands. How you gonna start the shit and run? You go start it like throw something, and just run and go hide. This is where this person is at now. They're hiding because it's not working. They collaborated and tried to come against you. They thought you was by yourself. They thought you were by your baby. You're never alone. God is always with you. Your spirit team is always with you. This is where this person messed up. They thought because you run in a small circle, you ain't got a lot of friends. Let's keep it a stack. You ain't got a lot of friends. You don't roll in no pack, man. And so this person thought that was free game to attack you. This is why they got 3 people, 3 or 4 people. Yeah, I already know she ain't got no friends. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. They figure they know your routine because they done studied you. Huh? Boy, I'm telling you, they thought they was gonna catch you slipping. This is what they thought. They thought they were gonna catch you slipping, and they fucked around and found out real quickly whose child you are or something like that. They had to figure out who's chosen. They had to test your gangster. You told this person don't try you too. I felt like you've had a conversation with it. This person thought, okay, you love it light, face that. Like you just love it light. You ain't gonna do shit. You'll never know what. You know what I'm saying? This person really like, oh, they slept on you. They really did. They slept on you, y'all. They got together with a group of people. This ex of yours got together with a third party, which would have been the new boo, but I feel like this is the old boo. Okay, get me lit. That's what I'm talking about. Get me lit. You heard on Tiki Talk. Okay. I feel like this is an old person. So if you feel like they went to somebody new, no, they always go back. They went back to that baby mama or the little raggedy ex that was hoping the one of the third party. They was hoping one of them groupies. They was hoping you was gonna be like that. So that because all they do is recycle them. Huh? You know the groupies that stand on sidelines just waiting to get their number called. I'm up, coach. It's my week this week. It's my week. Yeah, you talk. Like, yeah, they thought you was like that until they figured out that you wasn't like that, and you was like, oh shit, oh, you're not like them. Oh, okay. So then they tried to attack you in a way. They tried to attack your security, your confidence. See, they tried to attack your sacral chakra and your solar plexus. Actually, here is where your confidence here. They tried to wear you down here. They tried to make you insecure. They was like, oh, okay, you riding a little too high, boo boo. Let me knock you down a couple notches, basically. They figured they was gonna try to knock you down a couple notches and then attack you that way. They was working double time on you because they knew they was working with a time limit. You was easing on down that road away from there, so they felt you pulling away. You was ease on down the road. You was gold and stuff like that. Hey Tracy, and this person, they were like, they tried to grab at you like, no, you're not going nowhere. If I can't have you, nobody can. Huh? This is the damn 501s here. If I can't have you, no one can. Attack, attack, attack. This person figure if they would attack your stability, your money, whoever that you are, like either you had some money coming to you. This could happen about 2 to 3 years ago for a group of you. You had some money coming to you, an inheritance, maybe from an accident, a check, taxes. It was something. And this person was already counting your money. They were already counting your ducats. Okay, so you was like, okay, not you already counting my money before I get it. Like, okay, so where are you working? You know, this person stopped working. I feel like this person was a bum. This person felt like shit, since you got this money coming that they ain't got to put too much work in. They just gonna wait for the money to come with you. If you don't get your big grown ass up out of here. For a group of you, they were so codependent to be taken care of that they would figure you would figure it all out. You normally was the person to figure things out or to cover everything. When this person was short, they knew that you were the responsible one to pick up the pieces. And so they would shortchange you every time. Oh, this happened this week. Oh, I'm short on. Can you help me with the rent this week? Because why you short on you? Where the fuck you at? I thought you was working. Oh, well, see, what had happened was this person got like 1,000,001 excuses, and they always seem to be the victim. You got tired of that. You got tired of hearing the excuses. You got tired of hearing, woe is me because of what happened back then in 1993. Like, what are we talking about here? Stop it. My mama, she had died, you know. She died when you was 12. Boy, I met you at 40. Fuck out of here. I'm just saying. What you been doing the past 15 years before me? What up, Joe, in the building? I'm just saying. Y'all got to stop babying these men's out here. Using the men's is crazy. Y'all got to stop babying them now. Everything is upside down. Boy, you turn your ass upside down and right out that damn door. Then he said upside, boy. He turned you, didn't he? He turned your ass right outside that door. It was like, I'm out of here. I'm just saying. I'm out. Peace out. A-Town stop or something like that. Because this person was playing in your face. Boy literally said he ain't having no kids unless the girl rich like a human. Yeah, the men, now the men think they the women and they're the prize and they want to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's you got to be careful with those ones. You got to be careful. Yeah, they're the ones that's the prize and they want to be courted and dated and they're the ones that want to have their bills taken care of and want to move in, you know. What's that song? Us trading places. That about Usher? He went. We ain't say literally. Dang. It was cute. Cute little gesture sometimes. But not literally. These men out here, but they don't want to do shit. And then don't know how to do nothing. Okay, if you want me to say cake, now my thing is like this, because there's some women out there that are kind of in their masculine nature. I know like Aries women, it's certain women out there, Aries, that shit, like certain women and Taurus women, they don't mind taking care of their man. Like if you know, if she's working or whatever, and he's saying I'm gonna take care of, like that's totally fine. However, y'all figure it out, like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because there's certain women like that that's very ambitious and very like career driven, so they would rather they man stay home that do all that, and that's fine. But majority of the men are not like that. What are you? Majority of the time, it's not like that. I mean, because if you're gonna stay home, you got to be able to do something. Can you wash a dish? What about can you screw a light bulb? Huh? Changing oil? What about change a tire? Like, can you do some of those things? If that's bad, I don't mind that. If I'm the breadwinner, right? And you doing this shit at home and you at home with the kid, like hell yeah. If you putting furniture together, yes, school like that. Can we get somebody practical in this bit? Where are the masculine men that are where are the masculine men out there that's gonna protect? I I'm just saying. You said who's gonna be the men's with the S? Okay, who gonna be the men's? If we be in the men's and they be in the late, then who gonna? I like them little skits and the little videos of the studs who be making the videos, and they be, you know, the woman that they went with, the feminine woman that they went expected them to do all of the masculine stuff, like change the tire, and she looking like shit. We both on the side of the road waving somebody down. Okay, where are they? Joe said they right here. Joe in the building. Big Scorpio energy in the building. They right here, Mr. Scorpio in the building. That's my baby right there. He gonna make sure he take care of me. You can take that baby out there with you. Okay. I'm just saying, it's a little scary out there, ain't it? Hey, baby. Grand Rising. Where are they? Do y'all know? They very few in between. change. I was with somebody who couldn't even change a doorknob to the garage. We stayed there 2.5 years. That shit, he never fixed it at all. I was gonna go. Hell, I could go to Home Depot or the Lowe's to get this shit and just screw the bed. It one was so lazy, baby, right there. I said, God damn. I knew I was in trouble. There ain't nothing getting fixed around the house at all. Grass ain't getting cut neither. I think he might have went out there one time to the grass. Scary. When you sitting up there having somebody codependent on you to have to do everything. I feel like for a group of you, y'all wasn't in no damn partnership. Y'all was in a codependent damn relationship. Some of y'all had to feel like y'all had to re-raise the person you was with, or had to do everything, or had to overextend yourself. Joe said, you don't read correctly. I strictly stated school activities. Oh, trust. I can tell you about the people from my past that figure life is more about partying and leaving somebody else to watch kids. Joe, was you the babysitter? Joe the Scorpio. Was you the babysitter, Joe? I got cut out and find a man. You said, and then you find a pregnant man. Look here. Not a pregnant man. I was confused when I saw that pop up on TikTok. I said, pregnant man. What did they do it? Because you know I've been already talking about it, y'all. They already was in the lab making uteruses. I said it's just a matter of time. Once they figure it out, we're out of here, ladies. Wow, get out of here. We out of here. Once they figure it out. Well, they know they can't push it out, so they're gonna have to, cut it out. But you got to do a C-section. Of course, it's fake uterus. So, you put it in there. But once they figure it out, y'all laughing. I thought it was funny at first too. I was laughing too at first, y'all. I was until I really thought about this shit. Like, it's getting real. It's getting more realer. Joe said he was the babysitter. Why they make Scorpio men the babysitters? Cause would y'all say Scorpios are good parents? Cause we know who the worst parents, y'all. What zodiac sign would y'all say is one of the worst mothers? Let's start with mothers. Who y'all say? Leos? Yeah, Leo's crazy. They just mentally see, Leos be going through their bouts of depression. They up and down. So Aries. So the fire sign. I'm a Scorpio. Gemini. Was the Gemini a little too detached? They weren't focusing too much on you. Like they gave you a little too much freedom. Brittany said the Sag. The Sag mama, was she just kind of wanted her own little party space at a time or something like that? I find fire sign moms be like that. You said some Aries and Aquarius. You said Capricorn. What make a Capricorn a bad parent? I thought Capricorns, they might be a little strict. You said I'm a hell of a mother and I'm a Scorpio. Say that. Period. Okay. Tori said Aries. Dolores said not too much on the Leos. Dolores said not too much. Not too much on the Leos. Okay, Virgos. Tori. Okay, Virgo parents. Do you think that with the Virgo parents, they too damn strict? They could be a little. Everything is about respect with a Virgo parent, ain't it? Don't disrespect me. You better say yes, ma'am, no, sir, and all that. That's like a Virgo parent. You said your mama was a Capricorn and your granny is a Scorpio. Oh, Judd, you got a cool granny, huh? That Scorpio granny is cool. We cool. Scorpio grandparents are cool. We the coolest. Even though we be trying to control everything from the background, we'll be like this. I know you an adult and everything, but can you just turn your location on for me? I just want. Yeah. What's wrong with that? Is that something wrong with that? Is that a little too much? Criticism is like a bug. Yes, that Virgo parent make you feel like this small, don't it? Virgo use them words and tell your ass up, boy. You be like, I feel You feel inadequate with a Virgo parent because it seems like nothing you would do is ever enough for that damn Virgo parent, ain't it? Ain't. Virgos be like, boy, you're stupid. What? Yo. You said encourage women to do better. No, that's a fact, Adrian. That's why I'm really about talking about accountability, though. Because a lot of women, though, we don't be taking accountability. And a lot of times, unfortunately, and we have, these adult men, well, they're in adult bodies, but they're still either traumatized by the mother, whether the absentee of the mother, neglect, right, or abusive, because the mother is the first woman in that man's life that's going to set him up, for the future. So if she's missing, if she's not there, if she, has some healing to do on her own. Sometimes we don't realize once we get old enough and we realize we have to give our own parents grace because they had to figure life out as well. We don't really, you know what I'm saying, really figure that out until we didn't experience life ourselves as an adult. Like, oh damn, okay, okay. So sometimes, guys, it takes us to get in our 30s almost, you know what I'm saying, really to be like, okay, I understand, Mom. You had to make some decisions based off of how you was raised, and that ain't no better. So you know what I'm saying. Once we get a little older, we start to give our parents a little bit of grace. Cause I just be like, my mama was a Libra. My mom was she. My mom was the coolest mom I guess you could ever. She was my mom was like a friend. So she wasn't as a parent, you know what I'm saying? She was more so like a friend, kind of out there. Libras are kind of like out there just going with the wind. So when I probably needed her during my adolescence age, when she divorced my father, both of them was out there in the streets. He was a Sagittarius, and she was a Libra. And they kind of were going through this, of course, this major breakup. They've been together, 18 years. And I was the only child that they had together, right? So they were fighting for me, right? Putting me in the middle of their foolishness, right? And so, but they forgot about me a little bit because they went to go try to replace each other, right? And live their lives. And so that's when I got hot. Since I didn't fell between the cracks. Y'all forgot about me because y'all trying to replace each other. So here I am, unsupervised for the most part, and a Scorpio. She. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What we talking about now? What? You feel me? Time to turn it up a little. All the way up. Nothing can stop me. I was there. You know what I'm saying? So I always looked at my mom as, I'm like, if I would have known a little bit more, if I would have talked to us, right? I think we're in the generation now, we talk to our kids. And that was something that they didn't have open conversations about serious stuff. It was, old folks didn't believe in talking. You just had to find it out on your own, really, or figure it out on your own. And it was just like, and then you get mad with us. We come home with you know what I'm saying? Well, you just said don't come home with no baby. We don't know what that means. You ain't sit down and talk to us and go through the reasons of why and how to protect ourselves and what to do and all this. So you didn't do none of that. But then you get mad with me at the result, though. You didn't prepare me. Some of us weren't prepared for the real life, right? So we had to find out on our own. Shit, it's best teacher is experience. First hand for a group of us, right? And so we had to get out there and hey, fuck it up a little bit, okay? We learned that we're not gonna do that. Oh, not to do that, Candy. I see you. Hey, Pooh. We learn not to do that because But I feel like if you have parents that sit down and actually talk with you, hell, I mean, and that ain't no guarantee either, because hell, the kids still gonna do what the hell they want to do. It's called free will, right? Because we did the same thing. Somebody tried to say at the top of we listened. We was respectful back then, more respectful than our kids is now. We'll listen. But we still might go do the other, you know what I mean? Still have to find out our own way. But we would listen at the very least. These kids now, they just don't listen. At least act like you gonna listen. Can you fake like you listen? Oh, Joe said, what do you know what it's like to go through your whole life being beaten and then you come across a bunch of never had a belt, but yet say they follow God. What? But yet say they follow God, but yet God clearly said, do not spare the rod. And then they want to test your patience every damn day. And you're praying to God because it's not your kid. Joe picked up stepdaddy. Okay, so Joe trying to play stepdaddy to a woman who hadn't been disciplining her child properly. See, she didn't set it up that way. And that kind of sounds familiar too. Because, when the mama, and I try to talk to my own daughter about this, right? How important it is because, the way that she was raised, her daddy, he kind of could go a little too far, right? Yeah, I mean, I see where he was going. I saw the angle. Look, I saw the angle of how he wanted to discipline, right? And he could go a little too far. And so for my daughter, she's like, well, I don't want to, when I have my own child, that I don't want to discipline like how my dad disciplined us. And that's fair, right? Okay. I mean, well, y'all turned out pretty straight to me with it. I'm just saying, right? So now you're going to do the total opposite with your own child. So how do you plan on disciplining them? Because that gentle parenting, let me make sure I look at all of the damn cameras. Gentle parenting, that shit don't work, bro. That don't work on all kids. That only works for gentle kids. If you ain't got no gentle kid, I don't think that gentle parenting gonna work. Respectfully. But I already had my child, right? I'm grandma. I can only give guidance and advice, right? See, it's hard when you adulting from you're parenting from an adult standpoint, right? You see the difference. Hey, baby. Oh, what's that? Tanja Cole? Tanja? Tanya. Tanja. Hey, baby. It's hard trying to parent an adult parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I mean, still my grandbaby, so I still want the best for her. Cause if you come to grandma, I'm gonna, just so you know. So as long as you know though, cause that's what grandma do. She's like, okay with that. But I said, but you got to. It starts with you though. You can't throw it to everybody else and expect everybody else to start disciplining because it got to start from home. Cause she's with you 100% of the time. I'm only here, 15% of the time. What is that going to do for a weekend versus when she's with you majority of the time? So it's going to have to start with you. We got to start taking accountability, right? And accountability will look like, I know I don't want to, but I got to figure out something because you are out of control. And if you don't get a handle on her as a toddler and you let it go too long, woo, boy, you will have your parenting experience gonna be very interesting. I'm telling you right now. You said it's combined. It's Tanja, aka Low Key. Okay, Tanja. Okay, hey, baby. I'm just saying. I didn't seen it. I didn't seen them kids. Them kids is baby smart, smart as hell. Too smart. These kids not being born. They come out the womb with a tablet on the hip. They already be knowing how to do all kind of stuff, and you can't be talking about some gentle parenting with that. I tell you no and you tell me no back? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm like, well, you wasn't raised that way. I'm looking at a gator. No. Look, you better get it before I do. You said A's, B's, D's, C. I take away what she loved. That's what I'm saying. But I guess as a toddler, how you take away? Well, you can take away the TV, the electronics, snacks. You can take away snacks, right? I don't know. I'll be like, man, get her. Shit, boy, I do. Boy, y'all, I be FaceTiming with her. She be trying to tell me no over the phone, boy. I on that FaceTime. If I could get to her, you so lucky, girl. I'm 45 minutes away from you. Ooh, I will be there to knock you. I love my baby. I love my grandbaby though. But hello, no. Who you telling you can't do nothing? You over the phone. Who you telling? Don't tell me no. No. What you gonna do, Grandma? No. When I see you, when I see you. Yeah, they got mouth now. For real. They do, for real. And you be wanting to just be like, hey, what? Y'all need to go sit down somewhere. No wonder they can't find no teachers here. These kids is something else, baby. This you don't know whether you gonna get jumped, you go to school or get in the. They got too much going on. I could not be an educator. Absolutely not. I'm just saying, absolutely not. So when it comes to setting up, when it comes to parenting, right? And a lot of times, a lot of women don't like to hear it because that means that, you know, taking accountability sucks because that means you would have to admit that maybe you fell short somewhere, right? And we all have ego, right? Like we all have egos to feel like we need to protect and all that. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a time and a place for ego to come out and play. And then there's also a time and a place to take constructive criticism so you can become a better person. So you can become self-aware at the very least. At least you're self-aware, right? So as a woman, as a young woman, right, I've realized that, you know, taking accountability would be, you know, that's that man's responsibility of how he treated me, or he might have dogged me out or whatever. But the accountability looked like, well, damn, I allowed him for how long? I didn't disconnect. I didn't call him. I'm sitting up here calling him back. I didn't block him and then unblock him. Then get mad with him when he do what the reason of why I blocked him in the first place. Okay, well, where's the accountability? That ain't that man's fault now. He ain't just come to your house on his own. You let him in. You invited him in. So when we can get out of our own illusions that we be painting in our head and come to reality so we can take some accountability and get to the root of issues, then we can be able to move on with our lives as we should. But if we keep faking the phone with ourselves and not really being honest with ourselves so we can move on and live a happy, fruitful, abundant life, like we too much we be like beating around the bush trying to avoid. You remember you got to go through it. You can't go around it. And so I feel like a lot of people, we try to avoid things. We try to go around the issue. We don't want to feel the pain. I'm going to go around it, but you still going to have to catch it on the back end. Go on and deal with it now. You're going to have to anyway. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is with taking accountability would look like, okay, well, I know if it walked like a duck, it quacked like a duck, it's probably a duck. And I didn't seen that duck before when I dated that duck last year or 2-3 years ago. When somebody is showing you red flags of something that's familiar and your intuition is ringing, listen to the bit. Hello? Pick it up. You should be ignoring this shit. Oh no, I'll pick it up later. Oh no, is it? And then you be looking crazy after you got taken advantage of, used, or crushed or some shit. Like you didn't answer the call with Hell Spencer. That's not right. Oh no, it's okay. That was a yellow flag. It was between red and yellow. We be making excuses for the shit. I'd be like, I'm confused, ma'am. I don't know what to take accountability. So when we're talking about when these men that we want these men to be so emotionally mature, when they mama went damn mature. Huh? Huh? I'm just saying now, when the mama set them up that way because she didn't know how to deal with her emotion. So she taught him to just pack it up, just be just don't show no emotion. You gotta tough it up. You know what I mean? So when we're talking about raising young boys into men and the type of ideal men that we would want, when they don't exist because that wasn't their normalcy in growing up in their environment. So something that you will be bringing to them is something that is totally new as a grown man. They like, well, I ain't dealt with no healthy relationship before with no healthy woman, or you know what I'm saying. I've only attracted what either my mom was, or I only attracted a certain type of woman due to what I've been used to or exposed to. Until they get out of that environment to choose better, they don't know no better. You don't know nothing unless you've been exposed to it. So when we have these men and we expect them to give us like this fairy tale love story, there are movies on Lifetime or some shit that we be watching, that shit don't exist. It's cute. I mean, there's certain highlights of your life that are cute. It could be honeymoon stages and stuff like that, but that's not how the duration of your life is. You will have your bright moments, but you'll also have your lows. You'll have your happy times, but you'll also have your sad times. And you need to know how to maneuver through them all by yourself before you decide to invite a partner in. You will scare somebody off if you don't know how to handle yourself. Men and women, you will scare them off. Let them see how you don't know how to handle conflict. You don't have a good conflict resolution. Men are running. They tired of the drama, the chaos, or the toxic baby mama drama and all that shit. They tired of that shit. Shit is over for you, Nick. So they're looking for not necessarily wholesome. Did you call me, baby? Uh, they're not necessarily looking for wholesome. You know what I'm saying? But standards, yes. Morals, yes. The hoes are for everybody. I'm just saying. The hoes are for everybody. Just saying. But there are people out there that are looking for like good-hearted people, like genuine people, authentic people, people who aren't afraid to be who they are, live their truth, live their life unapologetically. You know what I'm saying? It's people out there. There are. And you will attract what you are. You know what I'm saying? So if you are in a space of whether you're ready to receive love, you have to be lovable. The fuck? Like, hello? Accountability? You ready to be loved? I just want to be loved. Are you lovable? You ever be wondering why the women that you be looking like, man, they so beautiful and them always be the ones that always stay single? Why the fuck the pretty girl, they be so single? Has nothing to do with looks at all. At all. Once we figure that part out, once we figure out, we get beyond the aesthetics of the looks, of the look of it. Everybody that I didn't know that I may have deemed that was attractive to me was some bullshit. I'm like, dang, up until my bae now, right? I was like, ooh, because you ever meet somebody that, you might think they okay, but, you're not fully like, oh, I'm just so enthralled with this person. You know what I mean? Like, they cool, and then it grows, right? You grow feelings. You grow into, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that no more. Huh? I'm tired of having to grow into, well, I like their nose, face ass. Like, no. I'm tired of having to say, well, they had a good personality, face ass. Like, bruh, stop. I got to be able to look at my person and be attracted to my person. Not that they got to be attractive to everybody else. You got to be attracted to me. We be settling. Well, they had a good business venture. Good idea. Do you see yourself long term with this person? No. Can you get beyond the missing two? No. Stop wasting your time. Get what you want or what you know that you deserve. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we be pushing for stuff that's not for us. And we be pushing for relationships that's not for us. And we be wondering why it crumbled or why it didn't work. And you're making something happen. It's not supposed to happen. People come into your lives for reasons and for seasons. And seasons are how long? Every season change by there 4 months. 3 months, 3-4 months or something like that. So some people come into your life to teach you a lesson you might need to learn, but that don't mean you're supposed to be with them forever. It's okay to say no. It's okay to reject somebody. No, I don't think it's going to work out. When I got as an adult, these past like 4 or 5 years, when I was dating and things like that, I actually had to work up the courage to turn people down in a nice way. You know what I'm saying? Somebody don't want to say no because you're going to hurt their feelings or something like that. Fuck their feelings. But I learned how to say it in a way and be respectful about it. So say if I was talking to a couple of dudes, I went out with both of them, and I liked one over the other. So I think I'm going to let this one that I really liked or connected with, we gonna rock for a minute or talk. And I'm going to let this other person know that I found somebody else, or respectfully, I connected. I think I used the word, I connected with somebody else. Our connection was a little bit stronger. So I'm gonna go ahead and have to respectfully have to decline, moving forward with anything else. I was like, I felt real adultish. I felt really like an adult, y'all. Like, oh my gosh, I really turned the man down in a grown-up way. And of course he didn't like it because it hurt his ego because he was a Leo. So I think later on turned around. I think he asked me why or whatever, because it's ego, right? It's an ego thing. And I might have gave him something simple, but I didn't owe him that though, because I declined. I rejected you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't owe you no explanation really as to why. Nigga, I just don't like you. The fuck? Like, hey, big Scorpio in the building, I see you. And so my thing is, I'm loving that y'all are having this great conversation. Look, I'm trying to follow y'all on Facebook. Y'all having a good old conversation in the chat. Hey, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all got to get over her. I'm going to get y'all in one place. My dream this year, guys, is to get everybody, y'all over here on TikTok where it don't stop, over here on YouTube and Facebook, and we're all going to be together. I'm telling you, we're going to do it one day, guys. I'm going to pull it out. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to pull it off. Because y'all be having some good conversations. And that's the thing about building a community, because you never know what somebody else has gone through. And then you could pick their brain on it. Like, oh, damn, you went through that too? Or I dealt with something like that. Or how did you get over it? Or what did you do? That's all it's about, people opening up and being vulnerable enough to speak up and speak their truth. A lot of us, we be scared. And some of us be ashamed about maybe we might have got taken advantage of, or, especially by somebody who was lying. That I wish I could take that one back. Adrian said, what's your TikTok name, Queen? Everything Shay speaks life. Everything Shay speaks life. Everything Shay speaks life. Okay, yeah. Let's see, y'all. They having a good old Joe over there going in, and she's deadly been attacking ever since because she wants my Joe, what sign was she? What sign? Because you a Scorpio. What sign was she? Y'all got to be careful out here who y'all be connecting to. People are crazy. They just want your energy too, though. You got to be careful, babe. You can't just be big Scorpio energy. Look, death to the Queen of Wands. Was she a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries? Look, was she? Look, I got Scorpio death card to a Queen of Wands. Joe, what side was she? Was she a fire side? Say, that is hilarious. Adrian said a whole lame who preys on single women and children. That's what you call a predator. Big Scorpio, the real tipsy. I see you. Yeah. Yeah, it's this guy that and he made a video about it afterwards. And I was like, so that's what he did to me. Oh, okay. He tried to be smart and be funny after I left him in a few months, like afterwards, he made a video about finessing women. Oh, she was a Libra. Oh, okay. And I was like, oh, so you just okay, that's what it was then. Because he didn't have nothing to offer. But when he got with me, I gave him everything. You know what I'm saying? So he was able to build his life back up and do all that. You know what I mean? You know how they do, baby. Look, build their life up and act like you ain't have nothing to do with, with them coming up or something like that. Yeah. You said your brother is an Aries, a Scorpio and an Aries, because both of y'all rule Mars, right? I stay out of Aries way because I really don't too much care for Aries. But it's because I think we share the same powers, right? And I just respect Aries on that aspect to move on around. I don't fool with Aries at all. It's a more of a respect thing with them. Yes, that's on their rotation. As you said, it not the rotation, the hotation. It's not just poly. They go house to house every few days. Oh my gosh, Adrian, that's crazy. When you sit up here and try poly, I just be like, I haven't met a poly relationship or known of a poly relationship to have been successful. I don't know if you guys are out there, if you've ever encountered that or seen that, but I have yet to have seen something that is successful in that. Okay, you said unhealed. Okay, I have yet to see it. I tried it. It wasn't for me. I didn't like it. I didn't get it, and I can see why it didn't work. But I'm not judgmental. So my thing was, I was just like, okay, I just haven't seen it done in a successful way to where everybody's happy, I guess, or you know, yeah, I haven't seen it. Exactly, talk like you never did nothing or help them in no way. Yeah, less for sure. They'll definitely bite the hand that feeds you and then act like you ain't. They'll turn around and act like they'll project onto you and act like hell they helped you out. So I'm gonna tell you, this person in the past too, that's what they did too. And that's the truth. Look, the Ace of Swords came out. That's the truth. This person, what they was doing, they was going around telling these groups of people, like, you wouldn't be where you are without them. Verbatim. This person had fed this group of people, a group of friends, or in the same industry that y'all deal in or whatever. This person was going around and acting like you wouldn't be where you are without it. Be like on Maury, that was a lie. When it comes, when it comes, okay, to you helping them out. It's time of need. I'm gonna go. That is funny. Look, the Wheel of Fortune, because they set up here and lied. This is why they lost. They're losing out here. The Wheel of Fortune here. The wheel is not turning in their favor. You lived it. I lived it too, baby. Nice to know you don't fuck with Aries. What he said, I'm sure we'll be out on the lookout for you. Oh, that's fine. I don't have no problem with that. I don't. Aries, when I was young, I had a group of friends, and I didn't know back then about them as necessarily back then, that young and elementary about zodiac signs in particular. But I had a group of friends that was all Aries and Taurus, and because their birthdays are all right there. And they all betrayed me. They always talking about me and all that stuff behind my back or whatever. And I was like, okay, wow. We actually grew up together. We got all the way to high school and everything like that. And they just kind of switched up on me and stuff like that. I was like, oh, absolutely not. Aries for me, we call them the babies of the zodiac, right? Because you guys are the first ones. So this is why people call Aries like selfish, arrogant, They throw temper tantrums when they don't get their way. All these little things like that. And it's simply because, well, they're the babies. They were born first, right? So then they looked around and was like, damn, I got to share. And then that's when Taurus came. So Aries are kind of like, we call them the babies of the zodiac because they are babies, literally. And then they learn through the evolution through all the other signs that come after them. They take pieces of everyone else after to enrich them, because you can't tell no damn Aries now. They arrogant, and you can't tell them that. You can't tell them a damn thing. And they try to do a lot. They carry a lot. They probably suffer from headaches. I lost a tooth, but no. Which one? You said no. They all they care about is themselves. I dated one. What, with the Aries? Oh no, I can't date one. I ain't say that. I was just talking about another friend. I couldn't dare date a Aries. Aries men be having a lot of kids by different women. I mean, that's just my observation. I don't know about for you. I don't know if y'all know any Aries men, but Aries women don't have a lot of children, but Aries men do. Aries women might have one or two at the very least, unless they get married. They're gonna have it for their husband. But normally Aries women gonna keep it to a minimum. Aries men be spreading it down. They just be giving it out. No, Aries men be giving it out. Yeah, they sure do, because they not greedy into the Four of Pentacles in reverse. They just be giving it out. You get one, nah, just playing. Your front one, oh my gosh. So you're gonna have to go get it, what you call one of them things. My friend Chucky Love, his birthday is tomorrow, I think. And his tooth came out, his front tooth. He was a comedian on stage, mind you. He was on stage doing a set. His front tooth fell right out. Okay. It took about 8 months to get it done, though. He needed to get the money up and stuff like that. So he had to rock it, you know what I'm saying, with the front tooth. So I do understand it. Dang. I have to look something up for that. Spiritually, what that means, honestly. My mom is an Aries, and I have a daughter that's an Aries. I can't deal with the girls, but the males, we good. I don't need it. I want to be different anyway. Okay, period. I like that, Yoli. Okay. Yes, they do, because he definitely was a whole Sandra. That is funny. That is funny. Yeah, I find Aries, man, I definitely want it. That whole. I had one on my head. He was an old one. He was like 50-something years old. I was running. No. I swear, I was like, what, do you follow me on all dating sites? Oh, this one young Aries, he was mad with me. How you gonna be mad with me? Now, mind you, you young. You young. Like, boy, don't you sit up here wasting my damn time anyway. Well, what's up? You gonna we set up. I gave my number. I told him he said he was gonna call me at a specific time. I think 1 o'clock or something like that. 1 o'clock came, and that phone didn't ring. Do you understand what I'm saying? So 5 minutes went by, 10 minutes went by. I said, "Oh, okay. I'm not about to play these games. You lost out. I gave you the number. You lucky you made it that far. See, if you made it to the phone interview, you don't have to go through a screening process. That's what you're doing. You're on a dating app. You putting your application in to get a position for me, to be with me. I mean, that's what it is. And then you miss your phone interview. So 1:30, I think, comes around and he calls. I didn't answer. Why he start calling me like he crazy? As if he stopped calling. Then I didn't answer. Start texting me. Then inside the app, the data app, start messaging me. I was like, oh, absolutely not. You crazy. Calling all day, y'all. Eventually, I just was like, dude. I picked up. I said, what do you want? He was like, well, I've been calling you and you hadn't answered today. I said, well, you told me you were going to call me at 1 o'clock. And I told you, I'm very busy. You playing with my time. I set this time up for you to talk to me around this time. And I left my phone in my car. I was cleaning my car out. So who plans on cleaning their car out when you know we have a time set to talk on the phone? Well, I'm just saying, like, come on, man. Like that's why you ain't been answering the phone. Like, come on, man. I'm like, well, nah, I'm good. I don't want to. I'm good. I'm good. He got mad. He had an attitude. So that's it. You just gonna do me like that? I can't believe this. Like, why would you do me like that? So he tried to put it on me like it was my fault. I was like, how you became the victim that quick? What's take your little ass on somewhere? He was like, that's messed up. How you gonna do me like that? And I just try to, you give me no chance and all this stuff. And I'm just like, you want me to feel sorry for you because you messed up? Boy, gone. That was a couple of years ago for Aries. They crazy. I did have to block him because he kept calling after then. After then, randomly, next week after that, I was like, okay, nah, you ain't get the YouTube. Mm-mm. And then it started to make me think, did you go look at my page? I told you to go look at my social media. I know he probably looked at my damn social media. Fuck! Man, come on, man, no! He looked at my damn social media, was like, fuck! Come on, man. Give me one more chance, man. I'm gonna call for real. All right, child. Let me see where I'm at. Okay. Real quick, we're gonna jump into the elements really quick, and I'm gonna get on up out of here. Let's start with Aquarius, Libra, Geminis. Let's get into it. Okay, air signs, all air signs. All air sign placements. Let's see what we got going on. What somebody said something about somebody tooth up here. What you say about another tooth up here? You said can't trust anything. What she say? Yo. I'm trying to find it. Cause she said what? Yo. Why I can't find it? I feel you. I broke up with my man because he didn't text me how I'm always on my mind. And yeah, you forget to say. Unless you know where you at priority wise. What you said about the tooth though, girl? Hold on. Something about a center. What did you say? I'm trying to find it. Y'all get me lit on Tiki so I can see you. What? It ain't even gonna let me go back. Okay, anyway, let's do it. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let's see what we got. That is so funny. I dated somebody like that. We was FaceTime and he had hit it real good. And I was like, step into the light. Come here, let me see you. And I said, whoa, you didn't tell me you was missing no tooth, sir. That's why I love technology now. Imagine back then when we used to have to go date. We couldn't damn FaceTime before we can know we was gonna get catfish. We were getting catfish left and right before technology. I said, whoa, you didn't tell me you were missing a tooth. Don't like that. I don't like it. Respectfully. Be honest. All right, let's see what we got here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay. 9 of Pentacles here. Page of Cups in reverse. Getting to the bag, getting to the money is looking good. Okay. Let me say, what's this Page of Cups in reverse? Somebody want to be childish and want to come back and give you a backhanded apology because they see you doing your thing. Okay. Okay. Air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It look like you're doing your thing. 9 of Pentacles energy. You looking good, you're smelling good, you living a lifestyle of luxury or something like that. Your dress code then kind of changed up, you know what I'm saying? Leveled up a little bit or something like that. It's like if you changed your hair color, it's something that you did and you leveled up. And you looking good, Buttercup. Why you doing it or something like that? Somebody wants to come back to the Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody who was childish and immature in the past. They see you then leveled up. They see you looking good. They see you either dressing good or something like that. Like whatever you're doing it well. Somebody want to come back and give you an apology, a backhand apology. Because I feel like the only reason why they want to do this because they see you looking good. Let me see. Tell me what else about this Page of Cups in reverse. Now they want to come in and love bomb you. Oh, with the cherry, because you didn't move on. Okay, yeah. Some of y'all could have bought a new car or something like that in the past 3 years. Okay, Cancer, energy, Pisces. Okay, what? Now they want to come back to apologize because you didn't moved on. You done moved on and leveled up, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Give me one more. Yeah, some of y'all done jumped in a new car or jumped in a car and got the hell on. Just period. Yeah, because you got tied to the damn Nine of Wands. You got tied up to the Four of Pentacles, to the Nine of Wands, opening up and being a giver here, over giving here. You were very giving here, and this person was stressing you the hell out. Not this person took you through there. To the 999 could be significant here. 99 could be significant. It looks like you was stressed out. You got a bandage tied on your damn head. Okay, this person took you through there or something like that. And this is why you got in your chariot and left. Because you was like, how I'm being open and caring and kind to you. I'm opening up my pocketbook too. We sharing resources and you stressing me out still? Oh, absolutely not. Some of y'all that hopped in y'all car or y'all chariot and wrote the hell out. This person wants to come back as childish as they are. They want to come back and give you a backhanded apology because they see you looking good. You ain't missed not one damn step. Excuse me. You kept going. You kept going on this person. Period. Okay. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, I like it. Okay, let's do Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Let's do Earth signs. Earth signs. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Uh-oh. Something on hangman. Somebody's in hangman mode about work. Uh-oh. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Y'all in hangman mode about work. Isn't that always? What y'all thinking about work? What y'all thinking about? Let's see. What we got going on? What y'all think about work? Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Let's see. Y'all definitely. Uh-oh. Queen of Pentacles want to pop out in reverse. Uh-oh. Somebody ain't happy at home. Hold on. Who was working at home and now they ain't got to work at home no more? The Magician. Oh my gosh. Okay, that magic ain't working. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Somebody was doing some spell work or stuff on you. And that's funny because the Queen of Pentacles want to come out, which is my dark practitioner here, who be doing. She wanted to pop out, and that's so funny. I put her back in, and then the Magician in reverse came out. Yeah, I felt like somebody been doing something. Somebody been doing some energy manipulation here, and it didn't work, or it's backfiring here because it's in reverse here. Big Scorpio energy here. Tell me about the Magician in reverse. What about it? Somebody been trying to do some damn spell work, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Justice. Somebody doing some spell work on you due to some type of injustice. Big Libra energy here. Okay, let me see why. Why though? And I feel like for a group of you, this is why the Magician is in reverse and why it's bouncing back here, because they had no reason to do this type of spell work on you or to invest into spell work on you. That was injustice to you or something like that. That's an injustice to you. They had no business doing that. Yeah, that's why it's bouncing back on their ass, because they had no business attacking you. High Priest. Look, I got the Hierophant at the bottom and then the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, in reverse. Exactly. Some of them try to damn attack a Hierophant. Taurus energy. Taurus, Libra energy. This is why they get bad luck now. And karma's coming for that ass now. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Not they attack the damn a spiritualist. Some of y'all are in the spiritual light, in the spiritual community. Some of y'all are healers y'all self or something like that. Some of y'all, this got to do with structure too, court as well. Wow. It ain't damn working. Some a Virgo towards a Capricorn tried to do some damn spell work on a court case. Somebody been trying to go to court, or y'all might have been trying to take somebody to court. Somebody tried to do some damn spell work so it'll go their way or something like that. Shout it, swing my way. Oh, it's one that way, all right. That wheel is in reverse on their ass, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They are getting bad luck and karma all in one. This is major here for you guys. This is all damn major arcana cards here, guys. Virgo towards a Capricorn, exactly. That destiny swap damn show didn't work at all. All these shits in reverse. Justice in reverse. The Magician in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The only thing is upright is the damn Hierophant. Somebody might be going to jail. This ex of yours, or whoever this person is, they might be going to jail. Oh, wow. Somebody, a Virgo towards a Capricorn may be going to jail with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Some of them might be getting caught up. It might have been a while for them for it to catch up to them, and now it's finally catching up to them or something like that. Wow. That shit did not work. Oh, wow. Okay. Sway. That is funny. Okay, Virgo towards the Capricorn. Look, something is swinging back somebody's way that tried to either do some type of energy manipulation here when it comes to a court case, a court battle, your destiny swap. Like somebody tried to really ruin you or take you through there, and it ended up backfiring in all ways. Always. Okay, an Aquarius, a Leo, Taurus, Scorpio can have something to do with it. And a Libra. I say a Libra. Yeah. Okay. All right. Wow. That's crazy. Well, they should have left you alone. They should have tried. You told them you need to go try Jesus. Don't try you. Try Jesus. Please don't try me. What we doing now, y'all? Fire signs. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Here. Fire sign placement. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what y'all got going on. Leo, Sagittarius. Oh. You need my help? But you need my help, baby? Let me see what we got going on for Leo. Uh-oh. Leo, Sag, Aries. What we got going on? Uh-oh. Ten of Swords. Okay, somebody definitely betrayed you. You didn't start to come back up for air or something like that and start taking the swords out of your back. Okay, juggling. Somebody was juggling you here and betrayed you here, Leo, Sag, Aries. Somebody was juggling you and they betrayed you. Okay, let me see what else. Tell me what else. The Temperance, this you Sag right here in reverse to cause the imbalance here. You got juggling and the Temperance in reverse. Okay, definitely somebody was juggling you and it caused the imbalance to you in your life. Okay, so somebody can make up their mind about you. That caused the imbalance for you, but it also caused the betrayal here. Give me one more. Dang. Straight betrayal here. Okay. A King of Wands. It could have been another fire sign. Another Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. A player. Huh. A player from the Himalayas or something like that. A hoe, basically. Let me see. If he pop back out, we'll know. Give me one more. Somebody was juggling. Four of Pentacles and holding back. Okay, so this person was juggling and holding back. But you was giving a lot here. This is where the daggone Ten of Swords came from being betrayed here. Like you gave this person a chance. You gave them pretty much, you know what I'm saying? And this person basically stabbed you in the back or something, but betrayed you. They was playing with you because they couldn't make up their mind about you. They was juggling here. Travis, I see you. What up, Big Sag gang? So yeah, somebody was juggling and then caused the imbalance here. And then also ultimately it caused you to close back up. Here's to the Four of Pentacles, because this person was playing games and they could. You like that? You like the mushrooms, y'all? I'm telling you, Mr. Scorpio be having all the jokes. We gonna have him every week. He gonna have them. I like his little corny jokes. They be funny. He assaulted you for what? Just wait till I tell you the full story. Then assaulted me for 3 days. Damn, yeah, definitely. I want to hear that story, Adrian. You might do a story time or something. I might have you come on my show, my live. Look, we might need to talk. Okay, but Sag, Leo, Aries, somebody caused you caused the imbalance because they were juggling you. And then ultimately they were holding back, so it caused you to close up and hold back as well. Then what I felt like poison. Dang. That's crazy. Okay, Leo, Sag, Aries. You happen to pull the swords out of your back, at least you to the 10, so now you can work on rebuilding yourself back up from an imbalance that was caused by this past person here that was holding back. And they was greedy, and they was stingy, and they was selfish too. Yeah. All right, last but not least, what we got? Water sign. No, that do water. No. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Last but not least, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Let me see what y'all got going on. Oh, he's a Sag. Ooh, I'm Sag. You got to watch out. But ooh, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Somebody in love with the 2 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. Ooh, let's see y'all. What we got going on here? Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what we got going on here. Spot on, Aries. Thank you. You're welcome, Lanza. Adrian, you a Sag. Okay. Y'all might do good with, I don't know. Y'all, it's this movie on Prime. If y'all got Prime, it's this movie. I'm about to watch when I get on live. I gotta finish watching it. It's called Full Moon in Aquarius. It's a Prime, Amazon Prime movie. And it's called Full Moon in Aquarius. And I saw that and I was like, oh wow. And it's like a little romance or a love story or something like that. And normally I ain't into, all that, but I thought that was interesting. So I just started watching it. And then I think it was a couple that this girl met this dude at a party. And she was saying under the moon of Aquarius or whatever. And he didn't know. He was like, well, what's that? And he happened to be a Scorpio. He's a Scorpio and she's an Aries. And they meet up at this party and, went out that night or whatever. And so I'm going to finish watching it. Y'all, I'm going to see. Because I was like, oh, these my people. Nah. It was a Scorpio and an Aries. Okay. And they were smoking herbs, too, in the movie. So I was like, oh, that's definitely. All right, let me see. Let's see what we got going on here. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, the Strength card is coming out. Leo. Okay, what you need the strength about? Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. So you need the strength to keep moving forward on what? The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight moving in the deck, Virgo, towards the Capricorn energy here. Normally, but you're going to get it done. Even though you're the slowest knight moving in the deck, though, you're definitely going to hit the goal or the target, even though you may be going slow. Right? Let me see. What's going on? What y'all trying to do? Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? And why you need the strength to keep going on something. Let me see. Knight of Pentacles here. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. The 9 of Cups here came back in reverse. That said it came in upright. Now it's back in reverse. Okay, so for a group of you, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, I feel like it's something that's moving so slow that it's getting on your damn nerve. Okay, you don't like it. To the 9 of Cups, it's not making you happy because something is slow moving. It could be your finances here, especially to the Knight of Pentacles here, Virgo towards the Capricorn energy. It's definitely got you a little like, it ain't happening the way that I want it to happen, or as fast as it's happening here. You're needing the strength to continue moving forward, even though everything doesn't pan out the way that you're seeing it to do. Joe Grimes, my breathing. What y'all talking about? How is your breathing, Joe? Give me one more for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Y'all too funny here on Facebook. That's funny. The Fool. Okay. So for a group of you, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius energy here, because something was moving so slow for you, right? You needed the strength to keep moving forward here. The Fool card here, okay? Something about jumping in full force into a new endeavor here. Like something that was maybe stagnant or keeping you at a slow night moving here. Definitely you need the strength to keep moving here on a new idea here with the Fool here. Something's pushing you out to experiencing something new here, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. After being dissatisfied with how something has been moving so slow here with the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's like now you're thinking about moving into different areas here or a different avenue here. You're willing to take risk of where you weren't before here. Yeah. So the Fool is looking back at that Nine of Cups like, well, this didn't work out. This plan didn't work out. This didn't work out. So now you're willing to take a leap of faith somewhere else here. And you're needing the strength to do so. Okay. I like that. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I like it. That is going to do it, guys, for this live. This was a good one. It's moving slow because it's karma about to blow. Okay, period. Hilarious. Guys, it's gonna do it for this. It is Sunday. I don't even feel like Sunday. I never don't go live Sunday. This is gonna do it for this live, guys. I hope you guys have a great week, man. Make sure you go ahead and check out the latest episode of my podcast episode. Did y'all go look? Approved Alignment Has Standards. Did y'all go listen? Did y'all even go listen? Did you? Did you go stream on Spotify or iHeartRadio or Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Shay Speaks Life Podcast? Or you can go to YouTube here and go to the podcast tab under my YouTube page and take a gander. Some good information out there, guys. Until then, have a great week. I'll check you guys later. Peace. Appreciate all the love and the support, all the gifts, all the tapping of the screen getting me lit. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. Peace, guys. Joe, Adrian, all of y'all. Who else I got over here? Who else I got? Dawn and okay. Bye, guys. Peace. Peace, guys.